Hello, name of this short video is called Making Ethical Decisions. You know, ethics they're not spelled out in your personnel work manual. And that's really just a clever way for me to say that you are the first and only person responsible for your moral and ethical compass. You need to develop a good ethical base and a solid sense of direction. You know, you will run across areas of your professional life that I refer to as the gray areas. You know, these are times that you have to make a decision where the best answer isn't really clear, and sometimes knowing right from wrong isn't as clear as you wish it were. These types of situations may not necessarily be ethical dilemmas, but the rationale you use to determine your decision certainly could be. And that's exactly the time you need a strong ethical base. The next time you face some of the gray area, ask yourself these 4 questions that will help you navigate the possibilities for decisions. First, what are your options? That's the easy part. Because you're struggling with more than one answer, there are obviously options, right? You must decide which one helps you, but you must also consider all the other stakeholders that may be affected. You know, judge the options first based on how well they'll solve your problem. Next, decide if these choices will in some way compromise your values. You can't even answer this one unless you have a clear vision about what it is you value and what is important to you. You know, what are 4 or 5 things that you value? You know, family, religion, success, money, health. You know, who knows? Only you know, and we all have different values. You know, the clearer you are about your values, the easier this decision will be. It can also be a good idea sometimes to seek advice. You know, we all have our own biases, and it's easy to get so busy or so frustrated that you fail to adequately consider your options and their implications. Often, the wise counsel of a more experienced mentor or colleague or even your boss will help put things in perspective. I have called my boss at times for advice. If others are in agreement with your decision, you know, your boss, it can help you feel better about your decisions also. You know, eventually you're going to have to make a choice, and when you do, you should choose the one that best passes what I refer to as a sunshine test. It's often been said that sunshine brings clarity you can't see in the dark. The sunshine test in an ethical situation means the best solution is the one that you can openly talk about and share with others without being embarrassed or uncomfortable at all. When your choice sees the light of day, and that may be when it hits the newspapers or the boss's desk or email, how will you feel about others knowing which choices you have made? You know, if you're uncomfortable with that thought, it may be time to rethink that choice. So that's it in a nutshell. To reiterate, lay out your options. Consider how they match with your values. You know, if necessary, seek advice from a boss, a mentor, or a colleague, and apply the sunshine test. You know, these decisions won't always be easy, but if you follow the advice we just discussed, these ethical dilemmas don't have to be all bad. In fact, it's often the most difficult choices that help us to become better decision makers. Thank you.